Well, it looks like a majority of the fan base, the loud ones, have got their say because they wanted Levy out for a very, very long time, thinking with some of the transfer issues they've had this season, the fans sort of feel that they're underpaying players or offering them very low contracts, and that's why they're not choosing to come. But it's a difficult one because, look at the stadium they've got, look at the training centre, and he's delivered them a trophy, which they've not had for a very, very long time. So it's a tough one because, you've got a lot of play from a fan's point of view, you've got what you want, but now what's next? I mean, the grass isn't always greener when you bring the new guy in. And is there going to be some issues in transition when they bring in somebody else? Or is there already ramblings of a different ownership coming in? So for me, I think it's a sad thing to see from a non-Spurs fan. I think he's done a great job, but I hear the voices and the noise from Spurs fans that I know who always complain about not being able to compete with the likes of the top six in terms of wages and structure. But look at the stadium. Look at that great stadium they've got. The training centre, and like I said, they've got a trophy, so that cabinet now has got something in it besides dust.
I think there's a lot of things you guys have got to be a bit cautious about, right? I think for the rest of the Premier League, could be scared. Is there going to be some Middle Eastern investment? Are the Americans going to come in now and inject a massive load of cash, right? The club's valued at something ridiculous, like £3 billion, from what I understand, right? So there's obviously an incredibly big opportunity there for somebody to come in. I still remember, I believe it was Lord Sugar was before him, right? And a lot of you guys wanted him out. And then you got Levy. And I think for the heritage of the Premier League, I think he was the longest ever serving Premier League chairman. I think it was about 25 years you've had to live with Levy. But Spurs have got a fantastic opportunity now to do something really big moving forward. But to that point, will that actually happen? Will they maybe get like a Kroenke, perhaps, who's maybe a bit sort of more commercially driven again, right? Will your club just be this big budget club? Because I do think from a profitability standpoint, right, the club is in a great position. Our PSR, I assume, is not going to be an issue moving forward. You have brought some really good players this season as well, don't get me wrong. Fair play to Spurs. Javi Simmons is a great signing. Kudos was another great signing as well. You've got some really good talent coming through, but anything could happen. So Spurs fans, we'd love to hear your thoughts. We'd love to hear what you've got to say moving forward.